Today is a very blessed day. It's Anita's talk show, one guest each week. So, healing is a matter of time, but sometimes also a matter of opportunity. So, let's invite Anirudh Malpani. Anirudh, you are welcome on our show today.
Thank you so much, Anita. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here with you and with all your audience. Thank you so much.
Yes. So we all are blessed to have you on a show. Let's have a little bit of introduction from your side so that the audience come to know about you.
Okay. So, thank you, Anita. So, I have not been a healer by choice. It has actually pulled me. So, I've been like a piece of iron, and the universal energy has been like a very big magnet, and it's actually attracted me and pulled me together. So, I say that healing has actually been a tryst with destiny for me. So my journey of healing started about 2014-15. My wife was detected with cancer in 2013. We were doing pranic healing. What they said was it doesn't create any harm. There's no harm, you can go ahead and get it done. So we were getting it done. Around 2015 is when my wife was detected with the cancer relapsed again. And at that time, she was in a lot of pain. And because of that pain, she was on pain medication twice a day. Bhaiya, I've been getting Reiki done for Bhavi, and I've been doing Reiki also for her. And at that moment, something just clicked in my mind. I said, my God, this is something, truly unbelievable, unimaginable. Pain had completely disappeared, and the doctor was not willing to agree that she was not in pain.
Oh,
So, anyway, stepping it forward, once the radiation was done, I asked my wife that please go ahead and learn Reiki. And as luck would have it, when I told her in 2 days, my sister called me that, Bhaiya, there is a program which is happening in, one of my relatives' house. She went ahead and she learned Reiki. She came
oh,
back and she would practice on us. Reiki would really help loosen you up, feel you calm, feel you refreshed. All of that was happening. So that's where my first interaction with healing actually happened, hands on,
yes.
face to face.
Right, right. In simple terms, I would just like to ask you that what do you mean by healing and what does it mean to you?
For me, healing is actually bringing yourself into a state of homeostasis, which is bringing yourself in alignment with your energies, aligning with the energies of the universe. So as we move forward in life, Anita, there are a lot of baggage that we keep collecting. There are layers and layers and collecting, and we keep accumulating them. We don't allow those to get dissipated.
True.
So through healing, we actually help those layers to dissipate and
Hmm.
start creating a situation of alignment with your original energies and with the energies of the universe. I want healing to be done, and our bodies have this innate ability to heal. We are actually the ones that are stopping the healing from happening.
Right, right,
So if I have to dial the number of the universe, I have to actually align myself to the frequency of the universe.
right. In your
A lot of emotional blocks which keep coming up. So you asked me, how is healing different from medicines or from therapy? So first of all, I always tell each and every client of mine that if you're on medication, do not stop anything. Most of the time, medicines give us symptomatic relief. They don't work at the deeper cause. Whereas with healing, we are actually working at the deeper cause. So the way I jokingly tell my clients this is, I am the urban clap for your subconscious mind. I help
yes,
clean it out completely. So whatever clutter you have accumulated, I help clean that out.
right, right.
Now in healing, I am doing all the work for you, guide you how to do that. Everything is done for you at your own convenience. You're sitting in your own home and you're just receiving the energies.
Got a golden opportunity to bring in a deeper dimensions to parenting, right? So my basic idea is to attract parents and to give them a little bit of healing now, especially with the teenagers, right? Why am I focusing on teenagers? Because sensitive stage of life, right? We cannot take it for granted. Teenagers are very vulnerable. A flash of second, they can change their moods. It is very hard for the parents, and especially in these modern times, it is becoming a challenge for the parents, especially when the parents themselves are unhealed. It journey becomes more challenging for them. Why do you think that parenting a teenager often triggers deep emotional stress?
Any relationship that you are in, Anita, that is actually a reflection. So the mirror is showing you something which is unhealed inside you.
Right.
And it's the universe's way of explaining to you that, okay, you need to work on this, you need to heal this, you need to get out of that situation. Okay. The closer the relationship, the more difficult it is to actually look into the mirror and accept that this is happening. No relationship is closer than that of a parent and a child. You've seen them
Yes.
grow. Even today, I see that, the concern that my mom and my dad have for me. For them, I'm still their small child. Happens is that when there are unhealed parts in us
Mhm.
and there are stuff that is not resolved in us, that is what causes these triggers to happen. And then there is an expectation that the parents have from the child. The child also has certain expectations,
This is the utmost, which
and
is
that's when the
creating.
clashes start happening.
Yes, there the tussle starts. Right, very true. This is a very strong point you have come up, that the expectations the parents are having, I think they are huge for a child. They may be okay for the parents, but for the child to take it and accept it and work upon it is not that easy, because he is still a child. He's not matured enough to understand the bigger things of life. So we have got to tread on this path of parenting very, with a soft feet. We have to move very, very carefully. And it's
100.
not that your teenager is your enemy or he's not listening to you. Nothing like that. But the thing is the moment which we catch hold. You are the best person to guide the parents. Really come up with this very appropriate point, that it is the unhealed part of the parent who
Right,
is troubling the child. And
right.
because the child is pure as ever, he doesn't have any kind of malice in his mind, but that is there with the parents. What do you think to say about the space?
So I would say that most parents, I mean, there could be some exceptions, but I think I may not be wrong in saying that all parents have the best interest of their child in their mind.
Obviously,
Right or
obviously.
wrong, perceptions can be different. As a parent, I have myself been guilty of
Yeah.
all the issues that come up. But I always tell, whenever a client of mine comes for healing for their children, I always say that we have to work not just with the child, but also with you.
Yes.
Because however well-meaning a parent would be, we parents are like round holes, and the child is like a square peg.
Correct.
हम उसको
Correct.
ठोक ठोक के हम उस राउंड होल में फिट करते हैं. Now that round hole is our own conditioning.
Hmm.
That's
Yes.
how we view life as. And because something has worked for us, we want to mold the child in a similar manner to say that, okay, if this has worked for me, then you also do this because this will work for you.
This will
So
work.
that's hammering. There's
Hmm.
also chiseling which is happening, which may not be in the best interest of the child. The
Yeah.
child has his own identity. This is what my child is. I have to accept the child exactly as the child is. Till today, there are
Right.
certain times where I create those triggers in my children.
Right.
But the
Right.
only difference is that I realize them much faster. So I work towards eliminating them.
Yes. Now, here, one question connecting to this, I will just ask that how a parent's energy or emotional state can affect a child. Could you give me a little bit of help with the help of some example? It will be easier.
ओके. किशमिश देखी है आपने?
Right.
एक
Right.
किशमिश को अगर एक ग्लास पानी में डालेंगे तो क्या होएगा?
Hmm. It will swell up.
It will swell up.
Hmm.
So that kishmish is your child.
Yes.
The pani is the environment at home.
Yes.
the relationship that you have with your child, the
Correct.
relationship that you have amongst yourself as spouses, the
Very true.
relationship that you have with other people. It could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be anybody else. Your
Absolutely.
staff, for that matter, the domestic help that you have, any and every person.
Correct.
तो एक स्पॉन्ज को अगर आप पानी पे रखेंगे, it'll just completely absorb that entire water. And even when you do this, some element of that water remains in that sponge. So that's
Abs-
exactly how the environment is affecting the child.
Very true.
Unhealed parts of the child, of the parents, this is what how it is affecting the children. Foremost thing is awareness is the most important.
You have given a wonderful example. I think the parents can resonate it very clearly. Right. It's an irony also. Good example which you have given, that parents should put a stop into their own actions and should go into a little bit of insight to their
Correct,
own behavior and compare everything, analyze things according to your child's environment and according to the child's growth.
correct.
It is both ways. It is not that child will not remain a kid. He will grow up into a preteen, then a teenager, then he'll become an adult. So it's
Correct.
the 3 to 4 different stages of child which the parent has got to observe. Though the
Absolutely.
child doesn't realize this, but these stages are right in front of the parent's eyes.
Absolutely. So if you see, Anita, what happens is when we criticize our child, and
Hmm.
all of us have done that, right? It could be an environment which has created that, it could be work stress, it could be anything.
Anything, right?
But what we don't understand is that when we are criticizing the child, that actually starts becoming his inner voice.
Right, absolutely.
Always, a child always looks up to his parents. If that inner voice is going to be that of self doubt, which is created by a lot of judgment that parents do on their
Yes.
children,
Hmm.
right? That happens. If we show disappointment with them, they start feeling very ashamed, and then that's a pattern. Parents criticize, so there is an inner voice which has started. Now the teachers have started criticizing, so that's
Inner
created
voice.
another layer. Now the
Hmm.
friends are criticizing, so that's another layer. Then when they go out to work, there is the bosses, the colleagues, any criticism, and then they
Everywhere.
become unstable people. Anxiety comes in, depression comes in. I have worked with so many children, Anita, who have tried to commit suicide or who've had suicidal thoughts. And believe me, one of the major reasons that has actually been the parents not understanding the child, undue pressures on the children. Work
Yes.
with them. We've helped remove all these layers, all this baggage. Let's say if I have a capacity to take 20 kgs of weight and I walk, but if that
Yes.
20 kgs become 25 kgs, it is not proportionally less. And that's why you see a lot of burnout which is happening. You see a
Hmm.
lot of suicidal tendencies that are happening. You see so many cases,
Yes.
health
Yes.
related issues that come up at
Right.
a very young age.
Right. Right.
Because it's not just parents right now. We didn't have so much of pressure from outside. The peer pressure is very high. Social media has a very big influence.
Very.
However you're feeling inside, you have to keep smiling. You have to keep showing that you are feeling good outside,
Hmm.
So all of that peer pressure has become very high today, whether
Yes.
it's for gadgets, whether it's for brands, whether it's for anything, the peer pressure is super high on the children.
Super.
It's a double-edged sword. You're going to hurt yourself.
Correct.
You
Absolutely
have to
right.
put a sheath on the sword so that it doesn't hurt you.
Yes. You have come to a point that we, as parents, as guardians, and nears and dears of the teenagers, are creating an environment for the child. External environment can impact if in case, like you are saying, that social media is playing its role, but there are parents also at home can become the children's guide also instead of remaining a parent. And me being a coach of parents who are dealing with teenagers, though you are still a parent, but be a little bit off on friendly side also,
Absolutely. Very
because
essential
your
today.
yes, because your child is no more a kid now, being a different personality on the whole. right? And he's no more your child. He's of the society also. It's his own preparation, in a sense, to
100%.
face the world. Right. So he's preparing on his own terms. So let us not confuse his journey. Instead, help him with our support. That is what
Absolutely.
I think the my message is all about. Why he has to heal later on. Let us not give him wounds at this time only. This is, I think, the better concept for a child and for a
Absolutely.
parent also. So, with
Absolutely.
that, I've got a lovely quote here that recovering is a return, right? But healing is a rebirth. So,
Absolutely.
so what is easy? Is recovering easy or healing easy?
Healing is
I
easy.
Yes. So, healing is a completely rebirth of a person.
Only when the parent is aware and is
Yes.
willing
True.
to, accept that I have a challenge.
Mm.
I need to work on that. Whether they work on it on their own self, they take external help. It's
Yes.
very, very important to take help to correct your own energies, because children are the biggest sponges. Start feeling that anger is a natural part. So whenever they see an angry situation or fight happening, they're going to pull themselves away.
True.
And
True.
that's what they're going to repeat. When something is not happening, the way to deal with that is to get angry.
Have come up with that point that if parents are unhealed, so let us come to the tools and techniques. Are there any simple healing techniques like the parents can practice daily?
So I have a daily system which I use, and there is something that I keep practicing every single day for myself.
Oh, okay.
First is I use essential oils
Mm-hmm.
for grounding myself
Okay.
and for creating a sense of calmness and clarity for myself. So what I do is I use essential oils on my pulse points.
Right.
So on the wrist, just rub it like
Right.
that, on the
Right.
side of your neck, on your palms, and then you take a few whiffs in. And this is best done if you're doing it in nature. So your feet are on the ground. So all your negative energy is passing out, and you're taking in the fresh positive energy of nature into yourself. Today, most of us are living in concrete jungles. A small percentage of people who have the luxury of either having gardens
Grass.
in their home. Essential oils are nothing else but extracts from various plants and leaves and all of that.
You were rubbing your hands. I
Absolutely is interested to understand, they can connect with me to understand more, because most of the essential oils which are available in the market are actually not pure. They
Oh,
are highly adulterated. So getting the
okay.
right essential oils is a very, very important thing.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
grounding is one of the things that I regularly use. Another thing is gratitude. Being grateful for everything that you have today. I have a gratitude routine which I follow at night. I journal 5 things that I've been grateful for in the day. So I sleep in gratitude. When I wake
Excellent.
up, when I come into my office, I write down one thing that I'm grateful for. I have a jar over there. So I put it in that. And then that I wake up in the morning. So when I wake up, I'm grateful to God for giving me this day. How many
Very,
people
very
die?
nice. Very nice. Awesome. Awesome.
So
Really.
that's the technique that I
Yes.
regularly use.
Yes, you have touched the human aspect of our lives. This have a kind of thankfulness, gratitude towards our universe. It's a wonderful concept. Yes.
Other thing that I do is I practice this Hawaiian technique called Ho'oponopono. I use that very regularly.
Okay.
And
Very
basically, what that does is you need to heal your roots, and your parents are your roots. So you
correct.
have to start seeking forgiveness from them for whatever has happened. And even though the parents may have hurt you, immaterial. Healing is not about the other person, healing is all about you.
Very true. Correct.
All the anger, all the frustration, all the resentment that I keep inside myself is like eating that chili, waiting for the other person to feel it. It's never going to happen.
Right. Right. Right.
Forgiveness is just all about yourself and your relationship with yourself and with others. So I use
Exactly.
this Ho'oponopono technique. It's
Right.
simple 4 phrases which are there.
Okay.
So you will just close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, right hand on your heart.
Let's start with the audience also. The audience, I request all the audience to be present here and follow what our guest today is telling.
So please
Yes.
close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, slowly and gently exhale out of your mouth. The energies that you're feeling in your chest, it could be tightness, it could be happiness, it could be whatever it is. Just feel those and keep breathing. And now please repeat after me. There are four statements that I'm going to make. And feel every word that you say. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
Feel the heat in your palms and place them over your eyes, over your entire face. And now, with a gentle smile on your face, open your eyes.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry. Speak as if you've just bumped into someone. And how would you say, I'm sorry? You will say like that. Please forgive me. If you've done something wrong to somebody, how do you seek forgiveness? If somebody gives you a gift, how do you say thank you? Feel the same way as you would say thank you. And how do
Yes.
you hug your loved one? How do you feel when you hug your child or you hug your partner? Feel that love and
Right.
say, I love you, feeling that love. At least 11 times today times is what I would recommend doing this.
Yes. So it's a recommendation from our guest that all of you are supposed to do this thank you prayer for at least 11 times. See the magic, unveil, and slowly and steadily you'll see the things changing for you, especially your mindset. It is us, we have got to heal first and then worry about others. So if we are
One,
not healed, how will we heal others? Our family and all need to heal yourself and then towards your child. Don't just keep on nagging your child. First, see within yourself that have you healed yourself properly? So it will change the whole scenario of your relationship. So this is wonderful that two questions you have taken it together. That one I was about to ask that what is one healing insight you wish that every parent of a teenager knew? So and the next was that how can a parents balance their own growth and self care? So it is also comes in it that the self care and own growth is very important for everybody to remain balanced.
the self care is a very, very important topic, right?
Very, very important.
If I'm going to pour out of a cup, the
Yes.
water's going to run out of it. That's exactly how our energy as a parent is.
Yes.
We are managing multiple things at one point in time,
Mm.
right? It could be, you're managing work, you're managing your house, you're managing your own self, you're managing your children, and everything is demanding today because the
Yes.
pace of life that we are living, whether it's in a small city or in a big city, in a metro, wherever it is.
Yes.
So, what I always say is that take time out for self care, keep refilling your cup because you can never give from an empty cup. So there are times when I need space for myself. I am okay to say no to my children because I need that time for my own self. I need time to recharge, I need time to recoup. And I think it's absolutely fine that every parent should be able to say that, okay, today this is not possible. Life is not just running around children, there are other aspects of life as well. Children are a very important part because when you bring children into the world, you're responsible for their well being because they are going to be further citizens that are going to shape the world forward.
How would the audience, those who are watching and they are in need of your healing, how they are of connecting with you and how they can seek your help.
Right. So I'm available on all major social media platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm already available on all of them. I can share a link on which they can connect with me so they can understand a little more about the programs that I do. So I do one-to-one healings, I do consultations, I help my clients with essential oils, starting the journey of healing them their own selves. The fastest way for a state change is the olfactory system, which is the nose. So when you saw me do this, actually, the nasal passage is what brings the fastest state change in the brain. Stressed or anxious, or you're just feeling lethargic, whatever it may be. So I use different oils so they can connect with me over there, and the link is there. I through which they can just send a hi on any of the social media platforms. WhatsApp number is there, our email ID is there. So anywhere, wherever they feel like connecting, they can definitely connect with us.
Through this medium, one message would you like to give to the audience as far as your healing and the relationships are concerned?
Two things is what I would like to say. One is work on your own self. Like I said, till you don't fill your own cup and till you don't keep your cup overflowing, you cannot give to anybody. Otherwise, you'll start depleting your energies, you'll start burning out. So take time out to heal yourself. And healing is not a luxury. Today, we spend lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of rupees on our medical treatment. Healing is something which comes naturally. So once you get into a state where you are ready to start releasing all the past baggage that you have, it starts showing up in your relationships, it starts showing up in terms of your work, in terms of your relationship with money, and overall you help blossom your life. So start working on your own self, and before you pass on the trauma to your children. And however, if we've drilled in half of the child into our mold, it's still time today. Even if we've
Right.
drilled the entire child into the entire block into the round hole,
Same
it's
shit.
still okay. Allow the child to come out of it. Do not create those boundaries for the children. Do not stifle them further. Let them be in their own state. And
Right.
the last thing that I want to say is never let your present happiness be dependent on a future event.
Right.
Whatever you have today, be happy with that. The happier you are, you will get more and more reasons to be happy. The universe, based on your energy, says Tathastu. आप
Yes.
खुश होगे तो खुशी के कारण भी और मिलेंगे, तथास्तु. आप दुखी होगे तो दुख के कारण भी आपको और मिलेंगे.
So, these two wisdom nuggets were a real bang on to conclude our talk today. And it was a wonderful talking to you, Anirudh. And really, the audience might have liked it and they have loved it. Talk of yours will really bring some change in their perception, in their lifestyle, in their thoughts, and it will really bring a drastic change in a positive sense, and they will start changing their attitude towards their parenting styles. When one is healed, he can impact the whole world. He has healed, he can heal thousands of others also. So here Anirudh has really got smiles on people's faces. Why? Because they are, most of us are in our own minds, and with this kind of podcast out here and a talk show, we have brought in all the people, those who are watching, and I request all of you that if you would like to connect with Anirudh, you have got to go to the comment section on the Facebook, and there you'll find the links where you can directly connect with Anirudh and try to solve all your issues and make your life and family happy. With this, I would like to end it with a lovely quote that healing yourself first The rest will come later. So,
One-
this is a lovely message which this podcast with Anirudh has helped us to understand and to have a very deeper insight into our lives. And thank you so much, Anirudh. We are so
Thank
blessed
you.
to have you.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank
It's been a pleasure being here and to talk to you and to your audience. And I hope that whatever we've discussed can start bringing in some change in the lives of people and in the lives of their children.
Absolutely. Thank you, and all have a good day.